Libra, Scorpios. It's Sagittarius Seeker here, and I am here with your love reading for the month of March 2019, which will also incorporate Mercury Retrograde. If you are new and you don't know what a cusp is, please look in the comments and I will have a description below, okay? All right, so let's talk about the moon energy that you will be in the month of March. Is the super moon. The super moon deals with a lot of different emotions. That means emotions are running very high at this time. There could be a lot of surprises as well. And this is also about your spiritual energy as far as romance. Is telling you to stay optimistic. I do see the Eight of Cups, so some of you are traveling off, wandering off into something else. Please be careful what you run off into, because that I do see maybe you are walking away from a Capricorn or something that no longer suits you anymore, that you are not aligned with. There may be a lot of aggression at this time, but it's to stay as calm as possible, because I do see a lot of heavy emotions. I do see a lot of wands energy, which could represent force, aggression, a lot of feelings that are trying to be pushed out at this time. So yes, it's saying stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So I do see the Eight of Cups, and then I see don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So some of you may be walking away or going in a different direction, and we haven't quite yet seen what is to come. Okay. Wow. Okay. So some of you, if you're dealing with somebody, it's just kind of a touchy time right now. Somebody needs to kind of control their shadow energy. They may be needing to do some healing or some type of communication with each other. And what it is somebody's about to go in a totally different direction than where the universe is trying to push you to. And that's because you're kind of losing hope. So it's definitely saying keep the faith. Okay, have faith here. Okay. Because I also see faith is going to be a big thing. So let's see what we have going here. So the energy that the universe wants you to be in is the Four. I got two, and I haven't had two for anybody. So the Four of Wands, which is it's balance, it's stability. It could be commitment. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is exploring your options and keeping your options open. So this may be two different type of storylines we have here, but it also may be saying keeping your options open as far as, or keeping the optimism about a committed relationship or about a solid foundation that you're trying to establish. Okay. So the energy that you will be in, 10 of Pentacles. All right. Stable and secure. Some of you are already with somebody and for some reason you're ready to go because you like I said, you've maybe been having a rough time, and it's telling you to wait just a minute. Wait on it. Don't give up on it so easily. Sometimes some of you have been in a long-term relationship and you're ready to head out the door. And yeah, hold on. But some of you, if you're single, this is just energy that you are in. And this may be financial situation where you're about your money. But it also on a family, on a love and a romantic side, this is I'm wanting something long term. This is a long term card. This is like a forever and ever and ever. Like this is my final stop. After this person, after this, we're going to get married. This is going to be my happily ever after. So this is an energy that a lot of you are going to be in. So I feel like that kind of coincides, but it is saying kind of keep your options open. And if you don't run into exactly what you're looking for at that time, don't give up. Okay, so our goal, Eight of Swords, and that's about not limiting yourself. Okay, but they're wanting you to kind of be still. That's what I'm seeing. If this is a goal that we're striving towards, it's kind of being still for a moment. It's examining something. It's definitely saying do not make your decision based off your emotions at this time. They're a little bit too high. So we're needing to find a balance between your Libra and your Scorpio. You have Libra. Your Libra is like I balance. Your Scorpio is I create. Some of you may be trying to create something so quickly, or you're wanting it now, that we may run into something that we don't want. You see that devil there? So it's a need for us to kind of be still. And remember, this is Mercury retrograde. Karmics and exes are on the return. Okay, tests and blocks are in, in path. So, don't make any quick decisions. Your Scorpio energy, the sexual energy of this person could be very strong. You could be really drawn to them, but just be careful. Okay. And it's also, I see a lot of wands, so I'm seeing lust. So it's a need to be still and be observant. But don't give up if that person isn't what you want, or if something is not going in your favor as of right now. The obstacle is the waiting game, the divine timing. I told you, they want you to be still. Some of you are agitated by this divine timing and this whole mystery of what's going on, because you have it set in stone as to what you want, but the way that you get it may not be the way that it's sent to you. But on your Scorpio side, like I said, you have the I create and you're fixed. So the way that I want to create something is set in stone. You're going to have to move around with that. You're going to have to be a little bit more flexible. Okay? This may have to deal with adapting. And it doesn't mean changing who you are, but just is exploring your options, being more open. Open for opportunities. Okay? So let's see the thoughts that are going around with my Libra, Scorpio energy. What are you guys thinking? All right, I got two things. So in the shadows, I have scared of commitment. So you could be looking, and I feel like some of you, you have your mindset on commitment and somebody else doesn't. And you're going to get upset because you want it now, and you're going to want to walk away. Universe, for some of you, is saying just be patient. This person will open up to the ideal of a relationship. So don't just shut it down automatically. Just kind of calm down for a minute and just let it play out. Because this is letting something play out. This is something being revealed to you with the High Priestess. Something that we may not see. Because that is our challenge. It's for the revealing. But we have to sit still in order to see this. Okay? That's one story, because I got another one. Okay, yep. So the person who's scared of commitment, somebody just wants a friendship. They want, like, friends with benefits. The devil. So some of you are walking away from that. And some of you just want to be friends. That's not what you want out of a partner. So you're thinking commitment, and the person that you're dealing with is not. And the reason, I feel like I'm revealing what the High Priestess is kind of wanting. But there's somebody who has feelings elsewhere. So it could even be you that have feelings elsewhere. I'm in love or I'm in like with somebody else, so I just want to be friends with you. On one note, somebody's lying. They're saying, I just want to be friends, I don't want commitment. It's tied to somebody else. Okay? And I feel like a lot of you, that's just really going to kill your hopes of a relationship. It's going to kill your hopes of having this long-term secure foundation. But it's definitely saying, don't worry about it. You have the universal energy holding up this whole reading. That's your foundation also. That's something that you need to see. This is a person who likes the outer shell of a connection. The sex, the lust, the fun. Not necessarily the love. But after the devil comes a connection that could be better for you. And others of you, I hate delivering certain messages, but there is somebody who's going to want out of the connection. And they're going to say, I no longer want to be in a committed relationship. I want to go back to being friends. And they're going to play this pity game where they're just not ready. And it's not you, it's me. And what it is they're trying to go to somebody else. Two of Cups. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah. There's a lot of new energy behind that. And the devil is really wanting to still show its face here. Still show its name. So that's the warning sign here for me. So make sure you don't bound yourself to this situation or you don't get stuck. Because some of you, where you're headed to, you just really need to pay attention. Don't take the first person. Do not take the first person. Some of you are walking straight into a karmic. And remember, this can go vice versa. Somebody's going straight to a person who doesn't want anything deep. But then after that comes more of a soulmate bond if we can be patient. Okay? All right, so what we have in the past is freedom, the Fool, new starts, clean slate, and the root of this, trying to compromise with somebody. It's a discussion, it's a conversation. Somebody has a conversation that I don't know if I really want to do this, or I like my single life. I like being free. And some of you jumped into a commitment without getting all the information that you needed. And now we're having to quickly get away from something that's unhealthy for us. And now we're needing to kind of sit still for a moment. Okay, so what we have to come, there's a new opportunity. There seems to be an earth sign coming into play. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but it is something new. They're not automatically thinking like you're thinking, but it could end up being something. Okay? Some of you like an earth sign. But we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer, and a lot of fire. I just see two people who have their back turned towards each other now. Because in the center we have what could have been a relationship. Then we have the Fool. He's looking that way. We have the Page of Pentacles. They're looking a total opposite way. And it looks like, we've had a conversation about this and it's getting nowhere. We've tried to compromise, and sometimes you just can't compromise. There's somebody who just wants to be totally single, and then somebody who wants a relationship. Okay? So if we keep going this way, we get the Ten of Cups. That's why they're telling you to be patient. Because what you really want is coming, and somebody's just not aligned with you. You don't want the same things anymore. Okay? So the way to get over this, look at that. The Two of Wands come back out. Explore your options. Two of Wands. That's like that crossroad type of energy, but it's like looking out. What else? He's looking at the world. Like, what else opportunities do I have? Okay? And then if we change this, we also have the Magician. So if we totally change direction, I feel like we still deal with that other person. Can you tell me about the Magician, please? Because I know what this is. This is looking out into something else. He's looking out to commitments. What do I want? Who's looking for what I'm looking for? So can you tell me about this Magician? I'm single. And we have old love return or returning. But I mean, you get nothing out of this person. Magician is single. And we're still involved with this person, but I mean, it really doesn't get anywhere. Okay. All right, guys, have a good one.